Keep it posted. Gotta keep it posted. Gotta keep it posted. We got more clock posted with the poster. Bring it to know you're ready, We got more clock posted with the poster. Bring it to know you're ready, From the streets to the television, we keep it going, ain't no intermission. From the streets to the television, we keep it going, ain't no intermission.
You know we poppin', just name a topic. Posted up like a palm tree in the tropic. Rozzy on the beat, make you wanna come and see. Mo to the C, radio to TV. You know she putting in work like she clocked in. Celebrity guest, never guess who gon' drop in. Television's best like a S on the chest. Who's next? Say less, cause you rockin' with the best.
We got more clock posted with the poster. Bring it to know you're ready, posted with the poster. We can tell them we're ready, From the streets to the television, we keep it going, ain't no intermission. From the streets to the television, we keep it going, ain't no intermission.
Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Mo Clark with the Post Up Special Edition show. I know you guys missed me. I missed it, y'all too, and I don't even know what missed it means, but just know I felt it in my heart and in my spirit, So, we got a special edition show tonight. I'm super excited. I can't wait. There's been so much going on, guys. Let me just tell you. First of all, I already had my online boutique. I launched the business office. So if you're in Atlanta, you can order online. You can pick up in the store, just like Walmart. I ain't gonna lie, you're gonna have to drive a little bit. You're gonna have to drive a little bit. I had to go out there where it was safe. I don't know. I be watching some shit on First 48 that looks safe, and it don't be safe. But whatever. So, there he go. Here he go with this mess. But yeah, so I've been decorating. I've been planning for the party, and I finally did that party. So I had that going on, and then outside of that, it's just been so many things going on media-wise that I could only pick 5 tonight. So let's go ahead and get into some moments with Mo. I like that. That's my favorite saying. Hey, you like that? I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Okay, so welcome to Moments with Mo. You about to find out all the tea and tell me what you think about the tea. You ready? Let's go. JoJo, who first? Teyanna Taylor.
Oh, yeah.
Did you? Damn, you gonna let me get it out?
Get it out.
Okay. Teyanna Taylor just did her farewell tour. Now, she did her last show in Atlanta, which is very fitting for her. Prior to her last show, she was in the hospital, and she was feeling pretty bad. Like, oh my God, we didn't know what was going on with Teyanna Taylor. But she came to Atlanta, and she came with a vengeance, honey, because she was all on. So, I haven't seen the show live, but she's been doing this lap dance thing with these different ladies. Lala, I think Kim Kardashian might have been involved at one point. I don't know, but she's picking the baddest ladies in the city, and she's giving them the business.
Yeah, that last one, though, with Jayda.
The last one was Jayda Chimes in Atlanta, and what are your thoughts?
What are my thoughts?
I gotta talk to you like a therapist.
That was the only time I ever wished that I was a woman. Well, I wish I was
And
Jayda.
how does that make you feel?
I don't know, because I ain't feel it, but I would love to.
Listen, that's a strong ass chair.
Man.
That is a strong ass. That was a whole.
Right.
It's like, damn, you just got out of the hospital 2 days ago, and you doing all this thrusting, mama. You trying to go back to the hospital, but whatever. Teyanna Taylor, you think she'll stay in retirement from this?
Nah, not after that. Not after that.
So I gotta say, I only know a couple of Teyanna Taylor songs. I like her better as a dancer.
Yeah.
I think I definitely like. She's a great performer. Actually, as you can see from that video, she's a great performer. So, you think she's gonna come back?
I don't think she's gonna go nowhere.
How long do you think it'll be before she comes out of retirement?
She just came out just then.
Oh my God.
She ain't going nowhere.
Oh my God. Okay, so we're gonna see. We got a bet going on with Sanchez to see how long it's gonna take Teyanna Taylor to come out of this retirement. Teyanna Taylor, great job. You definitely got the girls, or whatever they say. The girls are talking, and that's just that on that. JoJo, who next? Okay, Fallon has a baby. This is Fallon Gooba Booba Gooba Dooba Dooba. You know her?
I don't even know who that is.
Okay, she was on Real Housewives of Atlanta. I'm about to tell you who she is.
Okay.
She was married to the rich guy that they allegedly start going through a divorce. And now Portia Williams is going to marry the rich guy.
So he's just for everybody.
Yeah. But I don't even know if Fallon's divorce is final as of yet. But she just had a baby with another guy.
Oh, so she for everybody too then.
Makes you wonder why they split up, huh?
Yeah,
they should just had an open relationship at that point. But yeah, she just had her, I believe it's her 4th child. And social media ain't having it. They like, damn, she just told us she was pregnant like 2 weeks ago. And she said she was 2 months pregnant 2 weeks ago. Now she done had a baby. Now she talking about getting back in the gym. Now she talking about her snapback. I'm convinced that getting pregnant and having these Hollywood babies are props.
Yeah, that's it.
I definitely think they're props.
Mm-hmm.
Because did you see you know who Danny Lee is? Did you see the situation with Danny Lee and the baby where the baby was basically telling her she was a side bitch on the internet and all this?
I've seen that.
And he showed their baby together. Now that he's shown the baby together, Danny done went crazy. Now she just posting the baby all over the place now.
Right.
So I'm like...
That's all it was. Just to get some attention. That's all.
I hate to say it. The kids ain't got nothing to do with it. But these babies are becoming designer babies.
Did you know who she was before that?
I didn't know who Danny Lee was. Danny Lee is major. She's worked with Prince. She's worked with Chris Brown. She's worked with a lot of artists. She's a dancer. She's a great dancer. She's a great writer.
So for the people who didn't know who she was, everybody knows who she is now since that situation.
That was a horrible ass situation to go through. It was horrible. It made me feel bad as a woman. I don't know what the hell is going on with these dudes trying to expose these women on the internet. Bro, if you don't want the chick, just shut the hell up. Like, you ain't doing nothing, but that's just the dumbest shit. Like, if you don't want the female, it's crazy for you to think you're finna sit here and expose her on the internet in front of everybody. And that you really think that other dudes somewhere think, hell no, I don't want that. I wouldn't even want that. No, these niggas is right in her DM. Right. Damn, baby, I'm sorry it went down like that. You ain't even deserve that. What you need? You and the baby need somewhere to stay? I got a hotel. I got a condo. I got about 3, 4, 5 Section 8 houses. Ain't nobody staying in. What you need? What you got? See what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Crazy ass men. Next. Nicki on Real Housewives of Potomac. Let me just tell you guys, I love Nicki Minaj. I am not above telling the world that, because Nicki definitely has it. She's a very well-rounded entertainer. The reason I say that is because Nicki Minaj actually attended performing arts high school. That's why when a lot of people be thinking she crazy and she channeling all these different characters and all this and all that, she not crazy at all. It is a marketing strategy.
Yeah, I'm a big Nicki fan.
I am, and from everything she does, fashion-wise, hair-wise, to, you know, Mac Ventures, all these business moves, like, Nicki been getting the bag. She just sat down, and they think when she sat down, she sat down. She ain't sat down, she just kind of sat down.
She sat down from the music, that's it.
She
was still getting the bag.
She's still getting the bag, and she on the show, you know, she hosting the show. At this point, I think Nicki need her own talk show. I really do. I look at it. I would look at it, too. The radio show was cool, but I definitely would like to see Nicki take the Wendy Williams slot.
Oh, yeah. Somebody need to take that slot.
Oh.
Shit.
Nicki, great job. You did good. The commentary was good. Of course, Andy from Bravo loves Nicki, so hopefully we'll see Nicki on there more, continuing to get the bag, sis. I'm not mad. She was snatched with that little blonde orange wig or whatever you had going on. It was working for you. It ain't gonna work for me, but it was working for you. Okay? Who's next, JoJo? All right, and the verdict is guilty in the Ahmaud Marbury. I think it's his last name, right? Am I pronouncing it right? All 3 men were found guilty and charged with murder. And to be honest, I don't even know. Like, a lot of people didn't expect those guys to lose because we've been seeing so much going on that we really thought this was going to be a turn for the worse for us. But the lawyers for the McMillans, that's their name, right?
I think so. I don't even study, but what they got, what they deserve.
McMillan. The lawyers started talking about I had dirty toenails and fingernails. Like, y'all just doing extra shit. Like, what does that got to do with the case? Like, the boy went in, was looking at the house, probably like so many people have done. You know, people, we see it all the time when they're building these model houses. People go in, they look at the floor plans, they just be looking. And that's it. You know, you talking about people stealing wire. He went in with nothing.
He came out with nothing.
So you was going to go in there and steal wire and just walk out with the wire in your hand. No backpack, no nothing.
No nothing. Man, that's
like,
crazy.
So we're definitely thankful. Well, it's not over yet.
Right.
You know, of course, there's sentencing and all of that, and a lot of people, they think just because it's guilty. Yeah, it's guilty, but y'all, listen, I watch way too much damn First 48, and I be trying to figure out how in some states people get life, some states people get sentenced to death, some states people get 15 years and only serve 5.
Right. So until we know what the sentencing is, then I'll celebrate after that. Right
Absolutely.
now, you know what I'm saying, because they always got some tricks up their sleeve.
Always.
So.
And then, you know, in the judicial system, people still have rights. They still have rights to appeal and all of that stuff. So I definitely hope it goes the way we the people, want it to go, and they serve time, and we'll see. So I don't even know whether to congratulate the family. I'll just keep saying, you know, we're sorry for your loss. We're happy that some type of justice appears to have been served. And as always, they're in our thoughts and our prayers. JoJo, is that it? Or do I got somebody? Oh, okay, I'm good. I thought you said one more. I was going to say I'm at a loss at this point, JoJo. Who was the next one? Okay, he says no. He says I'm good. So now we are going to jump into our interview. And, you know, I'm excited because, you know, I don't know if you could tell.
Yeah, I can tell a little bit.
The camera loves me.
Right.
The camera does love me.
Real likable.
I'm real likable. You see how my hair just be bouncing and behaving?
I see it.
You see what I'm saying? That's that camera hair.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? It's camera hair. You see it the way it moves? That's camera hair too?
Yeah. It's on camera head, right?
That's camera hair? Okay. So I got VS1 ATL, celebrity photographer, in the building. Now, what club he thought we was?
I don't know what club that was.
Shit, we at club status? Okay, that's fine, JoJo. Make it do what it do, JoJo. It's all good. So let me ask you, when it comes to photography, how long have you actually been in the business?
I've actually been in the business for 1 year.
That's it?
1 year. 1 year, and it's been 1 year and like 4 months.
Okay, so what made you decide to pick up a camera?
I always had a eye for photography. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just been around, like what I did all the time, because I used to promote parties and clubs or whatever. I always used to hire these photographers, do all this stuff, right? But I always like to be in front of the camera.
Right.
And so I'll be like, man, you got to get me at this angle. Get me at this angle. This is my best angle right here. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, one day, you know, these camera phones, I was doing the, you know, pictures with my phone. And I got real good at it. And so somebody said one day, man, you ought to be a photographer. But this was like years later, like just recently. They was like, you should be a photographer, man. You take good pictures with your phone. I was like, man, I ain't gonna be no damn photographer. I'm a street nigga. I ain't gonna. I was like, a photographer. I was like, whatever. And so one day I was just sitting at work. I used to work for MARTA, fix the buses or whatever. And I was sitting there one night, and I was like, I just got upset and got real emotional, man. Like, I'm just tired of working for people.
Man.
And I was like, what can I do? What can I do? And I was playing with my phone. I was like, you know what? I ought to be a photographer. But I'm saying it jokingly in my mind, but I was like, you know, you got to be careful what you say.
You're speaking into existence.
Yeah, so I manifested that. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, cool. So I was having a conversation with my cousin. My baby mama overheard the conversation, and I was like, you know what? I need so I need to get a camera. I want to be a photographer. But she said, you should, because I believe in you. I was like, oh yeah. I said, well shit, I need to get the money to get this camera or whatever, right? She was like, how much is it? I showed the camera that I wanted. It's like $3,000, and she was like,
That's a hell of a starter camera.
yeah, hell of a starter camera. She was like, that's the one you want? You should. I was like, yeah. I said, what you gonna buy it for me? She was like, yeah. Man, right then, she bought the camera for me.
Oh wow.
And
again, that is a hell of a starter camera.
yeah.
Priced at $3,000.
$3,000.
I thought you was gonna say $300.
Oh hell no.
You making me feel bad about my little Canon at this point.
Oh yeah, you got a little Canon. I got a big Canon. I couldn't do nothing with that.
Listen, let me tell you. So with me doing all of the like media events and stuff like that, when I was working for the magazine company, the guy told me, he was like, yeah, how you plan on capturing the footage? I was like, I have an iPhone and blah 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 blah. And he was like, yeah, nah, you don't do that all the time because they gonna start laughing at you. You ain't gonna get put in this, you ain't gonna get put in that. But I did go out and buy a camera. I bought a Lumix and I got the damn lens stuck on there. So if you know somebody that can pull the lens off and not mess up my camera, let me know because I need that fixed ASAP.
I'm right here.
Okay, we're going to have to talk after the show.
Yeah, we're going to have to do that.
When I couldn't get the lens off because it's a zoom lens and it's zoomed, I can't. The only way for me to do anything is to manually zoom. And for me to manually zoom means I got to walk all the way damn near out the room and still get the shot. But I can't get the shot. You know what I'm saying? Nah, so then I ordered a Minolta because it was purple and it was cute. And I that was $100. So you already know how that went.
Mm-hmm. I already know.
Now I got the Canon MS whatever. And I kind of dig it. I do like it. It's better. It's good for what I need it for.
Right.
But what I have found is I can shoot from the camera and from my camera phone. And since both of them shoot and film in 4K, when I go to merge my videos, it looks like it was taken from the same kind of device because they're shooting from the same whatever. So, and now when I go to these media events, I see people with their damn phones and shit. Right. And they got all these gadgets hooked up with their phones and shit. And they standing there doing interviews. Yeah. And I be like,
I know, man. Times are changing.
You shooting them with your... Okay, so wait. Hold on. This person standing here with this phone, right? They doing the voice memo. The other person filming them from way back on an iPhone. Then they gonna go home and they gonna match the voice memo with the video and make sure they lip sync up. I was like...
Yeah, there's ways of getting...
Jesus, take the wheel. You could have saved me how much between all three of them cameras that I done paid.
But you ain't got to do as much work as they do.
True. Well, now I got the iPhone 57. So, the iPhone 57 has an amazing camera. I got it for the cinematic.
Right.
I love it.
Yeah, I got one too, but it still ain't got nothing on my camera.
On your camera, yeah. So, do you seen the 5K cameras?
Have I seen them?
Mm-hmm. Do you have one?
I don't need that.
What do you think about? Oh, dang, I'm all excited.
Nah, I mean, it's great, but I don't, for what I do, because I specialize in photography.
Okay.
And not videos. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So, like, all that is fine, but with my Canon, I got a Canon 5D Mark IV. You know what I'm saying? And it's,
I see why
I know everybody upgrades to the mirrorless cameras and all that stuff. I don't need all that, because my camera do just as good with what I,
So, I've heard that it's really in the lens.
I
definitely believe it's in the lens.
A majority of the pictures that you take is in the lens, but it's also the lighting. You know what I'm saying? If you understand lighting and know how to light a subject, you can get amazing pictures.
So with you being in the game for a year, how did you start, like, basically teaching yourself the lighting? Because I done tell Antonio came on another show. He came on my show, too. And he promised he was going to take me out and show me how to use my camera. And he did. But he was talking in camera people language. And he was like, see, look through the lens. It's got enough Kelvins in it. I was like, what the fuck is a Kelvin? What is a Kelvin? And he was like, it's the light. It's the light that's coming through the lens and da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, why you just didn't say that shit?
Right.
You talking about Kelvin. I'm looking to see where he at. Who is Kelvin? So it's definitely a lot to learn. So how did you kind of start studying and learning about that?
Well, I started off, it was a process. So, like I said, I had friends that was photographers first. you know, I don't want to name drop something. It was a female friend of mine.
Why not name drop?
I mean, because
that's what we're here for. No, I'm just playing.
you know, a few of them ain't friends of mine anymore.
Okay, don't name drop.
So, you know what I'm saying? I had a female shooter, good friend of mine, and she taught me a little bit. Right. You know what I'm saying? She showed me, you know what I'm saying, how to use the camera a little bit, gave me a little knowledge, and I took that, and I studied that. And then I met another person that worked the camera. He gave me a little knowledge, right? But these people didn't have enough time to give me all the knowledge that I was trying to learn. So I had, I was scrolling my phone, advertisement popped up on my phone for this class called Shooters Camp. And
I've heard of that.
Yeah. And this dude named Brandon shot me, you know what I'm saying, runs the Shooters Camp or whatever. And I took that class, 6-week class, whatever, did that. Aced it. Went through that class so quick. It was like camera was my, you know what I'm saying, it was like second nature to me. So it was like, this is what I'm supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Because I worked many jobs, did many things, whatever. But when I grabbed that camera, it seemed like it was just like it was just second nature. I knew it. And took a little 6 weeks course, did that. And man, I grasped it so quick and just took off. And then I, you know, just later on down the line, I met a guy named Jared, and he taught me lighting. And still a good friend of mine, great friend of mine. When I tell you he's a light guy, like he was born to do this. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I learned from him. I watched him. I studied everything that he was showing me or whatever, and I just got it. And now, in a year's time, I got my own studio. Yeah. Now, you know what I'm saying? So I'm doing my own thing. Got my own studio, VS1 ATL Studios. Yeah, man, it's just amazing, man.
So do you, because I've been seeing some of your pictures come across the screen.
Yeah.
Now, do you prefer indoor shooting or outdoor shooting?
I love the outdoor shooting.
Okay.
Because like the different elements, the different lighting you can get from outside. Like,
see, little baby.
Oh yeah. Like we from the same neighborhood, so you know, of course, I'm gonna work with the home team, you know. So, but outside shooting is a lot of fun because you got so much space, you can do whatever. But it's a difference in the inside. Like, it's a big difference, and I didn't think that in the beginning. So when I first got the studio, I was lost. I'm messing up pictures left and right, and I'm thinking they look good, and then I look at other people's pictures, I'm like, oh shit, these folks gonna cuss my ass out.
Right.
But now, like when I met Jared, he helped me out so much to the point where like, I got it. Like I don't even need him to shadow me or anything no more. Like I'm in there playing with lights and doing all kind of crazy stuff. So I got some new stuff coming. Ain't nobody seen yet. I'm revamping my page right now, and once I drop all this new stuff, it's gonna be amazing.
I think when you find something like even how we were talking about my boutique, my whatever, you know, the concept behind it, like when I decorated, I don't even know whether you want to call it a showroom. I don't know what you want to call it, but the concept for when I started designing it was I want to set the room up so I can take product pictures pretty much in every aspect of the room. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times when you start trying to get brand ambassadors, influencers, and you're like, hey, can I send you this t-shirt, or can I send you this pair of jeans, or can I send you, you know, they'd be like, oh, you want to pay me $600, $3,000, $5,000. I was like, well, hey, I got a little following. Why not just put my own shit on? Right. That be Fred. I know he missed me. Hey, Fred.
Yo, what's up, girl? You my favorite girl. Hello?
Fred, stop it. You're making me blush.
I'm making you blush? Okay.
Fred, did you miss me?
Yeah, I did miss you, girl.
Did you know what happened, Fred?
What happened?
Nah, I was just trying to figure out if you knew what happened so you could tell me.
No, I don't know what happened. I'm just tuned in right now.
Fred, you still ain't been up here to meet me, Fred. My feelings starting to get hurt.
Oh, man. Yep. But Ashley good though, man. She ain't get hurt or nothing.
Fred,
Ma'am?
why we talk about Ashley, Fred?
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
Ashley ain't even been on the show yet, Fred. Has she been on the show? Ashley ain't even been up here yet, Fred.
No, not on your show. No,
She was
not
supposed
on
to
your
come be
show.
on my show.
Say it again?
She was supposed to come be on my show. I think I'm gonna have to hit her up again. What the hell am I talking about? What am I talking about?
Yes, try to do that. I would love to talk to Ashley and every. Yep.
Well, Fred, I thank you so much for being a loyal caller and making sure you call in every Thursday night.
Yep, I'm still watching that sister show, man. I love that sister show.
You been watching it lately, Fred?
Yep.
You been keeping up with it, Fred?
Yep, recording it too, man. You know.
Let's find out. You think Zach and Karen should get together, Fred?
Yep.
For real?
Yep.
You don't think Karen did Zach dirty and Zach need to be with Fatima?
Yeah, she did do him dirty.
Fred, you just making no sense at all right now, buddy.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I have been tuning into the show, man. I got to re-look at the episode.
All right, Fred, let me get back to my interview.
Yes, ma'am.
Bye, Fred.
Bye-bye.
Fred a trip.
Everybody needs them a Fred in their life. I am just convinced everybody needs a Fred. I done forgot what the hell we was talking about. Anyway, so the pictures. I went through the same thing. I was looking at other people's pictures, and I was like, how they boutique pictures so clean? It's so crisp, right? So I got a backdrop, right? I got a faux flower wall. I can tell you because I'm sure people shopping at the boutique, they ain't watching. So I got a faux flower backdrop.
Right.
I got about a 2 foot, 5 foot bar stand for the backdrop.
Okay.
Put it on there, put the outfit on, stood in front of the backdrop. And I was looking at the pictures. The pictures were cool, right? But they looked dark, even though I was in the light. So I had to, and I took them from my phone. And I lighted them up on my phone. I'm going to show you the pictures later.
Okay.
But they came out amazing. I was like,
After you lit them up.
yeah, look at me looking all extra light-skinned it.
Yeah.
You know, they look good. I was great. It was I liked the product. I was proud to put the pictures out. I wasn't scared. I didn't doubt myself because it's something I'm very passionate in. And I think when you, even with what I'm doing, both media and the boutique, I think when you can put out quality content, no matter if it's you in the clothes, no matter if it's you at an event, when you can put out quality content, I think people gravitate towards you more. Sometimes that should be hard, though. I might take some bum-ass pictures and get 2 likes and my whole little heart be on fire. Be like, I know you see me looking delicious. You know. I'm likable.
Right.
Remember
Really
we had this conversation. I'm very likable.
Like, people pick and choose what they want to like.
Absolutely.
Like, you can put out great work, man. It's a lot of weird people out here, man. They won't like your stuff just because
it's you.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I deal with that a lot. Like, I know some of the work I be putting out be, like, super fire. It's fire than some of the stuff I see, like, some of these bigger celebrity photographers take. And I be like, what am I doing wrong? You know what I'm saying? Like, who following them? You know what I'm saying? Who are they? You know what I'm saying? I need all they followers because they see my work. They're going to be like, okay. But, you know, it is what it is. And to me, I don't even care about that anymore. Like, how many likes I get. I don't care if I get 2 likes or 3 likes. At the end of the day, you know, my phone ring all the time, or I get emails and or DMs about, you know, bookings or whatever. So as long as that check's still coming in, I'm good, man. Like,
now you do your own editing as well, because that Photoshop is a beast.
Right. So with the editing, I will edit some photos.
I like this picture right here.
Yeah, I will edit some photos. Thank you. But a lot of the photos too, because I have so much work, I outsource. You know what I'm saying? So I like that. I send it to my editor and let them do or whatever. And yeah, they do an amazing job.
I suck at Photoshop.
Yeah.
I was doing so much work from my phone. Again, my best friend, best tool that I own is my phone. I will do my flyers. I made that little 3/4 right there, that little background that they can see that we can't see. I made that, all that stuff from my phone. I went and I got this MacBook. I got a loaded MacBook with all the software, everything you can think of. I can be a DJ or a photographer, just depending on what kind of mood I'm in. Turn the shit on. See all this software. And I say, shit, all I really need is the Adobe, right? But because I paid for it loaded, I got to leave the other stuff, right? Man, I go in Adobe. When I tell you I was like a fish out of water, I ain't know how to do none of it. But you put me in front of the phone, I can mirror, I can flip it around, I can edit it, I can smooth it out. Put me on Adobe and watch me sit there and look at it.
Yeah, because the phone is just click here and click there.
That's it.
With Adobe, you gotta go in there and manually do everything.
Man, with Adobe, I was sitting there turning my head saying that which button on the phone is like this in Adobe?
Right.
What's copy and paste on Adobe?
Right, man, it ain't even that easy.
How I lighten the picture up? What the paintbrush do? Like I can't work with this paintbrush with this. Like, bro, I was highly upset.
So, my advice to if any new photographer is watching, and even to you, like the best tool you can use to learn that stuff is YouTube.
Absolutely.
YouTube University, man.
Absolutely.
It will teach you everything you need to know.
Not only with Adobe, it'll teach you about the Kelvins in your camera.
Yeah. You will know about the Kelvins.
The only thing YouTube failed me on with my camera is trying to get the lens off, because the dude was like, well, all you gotta do is get you there one of them there saws and just saw it right on off. Now, you ain't gonna save the body of the camera, but you're gonna save the lens. The fuck? I want the camera.
Oh, no. You should have changed the videos.
Man, I did. Other than that, YouTube done taught me how to be my own man. I know how to change my headlight, tail light, oil, check my engine, all that stuff. I be out there working on cars.
I'm telling you,
YouTube University.
Man, teach you everything. One-stop shop.
Believe it or not, you know who teaches me the most about, like, editing? Them damn kids.
Kids, man. Like, they be on the phone. They do it all.
Try to find out how to do a TikTok. You go on YouTube, they tell you all the transitions. Turn your phone this way, move this fast, do this and stop, hold, record. I'd be like, oh, bro, I'm too old for that shit. By the time I watch this video, I need a nap.
Right. I need you right here in front of me to show me that, because watching that on YouTube, I ain't going to get it. That I'm not going to get it. I still ain't got that.
What, TikTok?
Man, what?
Well, I have kids, and so normally they'll tell me... my kids ain't shit. That's basically what it boiled down to. My kids ain't shit. They'll sit there and watch me. They will watch me put all this energy into my TikTok, right? I'll go through the house. I'll change outfits 12 times. I'll film 5 seconds here, 3 seconds there, 12 seconds here. Pull my hair up, take my hair down, roll it, throw a wig on, do all this stuff. And then when I'm done and I have this masterpiece and I'm ready and I post it, and I brag on myself, I show my kids, hey, look what I did. I mean, Ma, it's cool.
It's right. They give you that. You don't put all this work in.
You didn't see me out of breath. You didn't see me running from the bedroom to the living room, trying to fix the ring light, trying to powder my face. Man. I mean, my youngest daughter, her favorite phrase is, I feel like she ain't been in therapy not one day in her life. Why are you talking about your feelings so much? I feel like what you should have done, where y'all was when I was changing clothes all these times, trying to help me out. So now I'm just like, TikTok gonna get whatever TikTok I give it. And that's the best I got. Yeah, if I put it out and it blow up, great.
Great. That's it.
I've only had 3 TikToks go viral, and one of them was for me confessing my age.
Wow. How old are you?
Well, then I was 38. And now I'm 39, so.
Oh, okay. I thought that was long time.
I thought
you was about to say, yeah, I'm like 46 or so.
No.
I know it ain't been out that long, but yeah.
Child, if I was 46, we wouldn't be sitting on this couch, because I would be asleep. I'm telling you right now, it is quite close to my bedtime right now. I'm not going to even lie to you.
What time is it?
It's 7:30, 7:36. You don't know my life. You do not know my life, sir.
No, that's why you say the closer to your bedtime.
Sanchez.
8:30 or
listen. You ain't never. You don't.
The daylight saving time got you messed up though.
It must be, because I've been messed up for about a month now at this point. Like, I be talking to people on the phone. I don't know what I'm saying. I could have confessed love to somebody and not even known it.
I feel you, though. When
They might catch me on a good day. I might be like, love you too, baby.
Right, yeah, out.
You don't remember what you said last night? What did I say? Oh, shit, that wasn't me.
Right.
That was my alter ego.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Don't listen to her.
I'm talking in my sleep.
I was talking. I like that. Because technically, that would not be a lie.
It wouldn't.
That would not be a lie. So, other than Lil Baby, who are some other people you've worked with?
John Gabbana. Everybody know him as Boot Gang.
Okay.
A good friend of mine.
Is that young man?
Yeah, that's
that.
him
He's
right
very tatted.
Oh yeah, real tatted, man. He went viral on social media for doing all this wild stuff, man, drugs and all that kind of stuff. But he changed his life.
Okay.
So good guy now. And I work with Asian Doll. She was my first client, my celebrity client. And when I met her, like I didn't even know who she was. Honestly, I met her and I took a couple pictures of her. Showed her manager. Manager was like, "Man, you got to show it to her." I was like, "All right, whatever." I showed it to her. She was like, "Gang, these fire right here, gang. You got to be my personal photographer."
Oh, wow.
Like, what? I was like, "Cool, bet."
It was that easy.
Yeah, it was that easy.
JoJo, what am I doing wrong in this life? Huh? JoJo, what am I doing wrong in this life, JoJo? Let me know. Because I be in all these people's faces. That's not true. First of all, when I go to media events, I do partake in the free bar. So that might be where I'm going wrong.
Yeah. See, I don't smoke those drinks. I don't even be at the bar at all. So
they say cocktail hour.
I'll be at a sober mind state every day.
Never mind. I was going to say something
You
stupid. I ain't even finna say it on camera because then I'm going to have people in my DMs.
See.
I don't want them problems.
See what it was? You doing that drinking, you be talking in your sleep.
See, that might be what it is.
That what it is.
That might be what it is. That might be what it is. No, but seriously, what happens is when you go, you do these red carpet events. Most of the time, I am my team. I am my team, and I have a choice. I have a choice at that point. It's either, are you going to put your camera on this tripod and then run in front of the tripod and risk your camera falling over or getting stolen to get this interview? Or you just going to stand here and get the video and do a voiceover? What you want to do. So that's normally what I run into. And sometimes I'm so used to it, I don't even be caught up with getting the interview no more with people. Because especially, bro, I don't know all these rappers.
Yeah, the game done changed. I don't know half of them neither. So.
I don't know them. I don't understand what they saying. They be having entirely too much damn jewelry on. They neck be weighing them down. And I just be like, let me just get the video and then tell everybody, ooh, I was there. Yeah. I seen what's his face.
That's all that matters now. If you got them on your camera, got an angle that nobody else got, you win it.
Well, I'm short. I'm always going to have an angle. They're going to look at my pictures. It's going to be like that. You see him? Did you see him? You see him? You see him? Yeah, I took that. That. Yeah, I'm a National Enquirer photographer. That's you know.
Angle.
I'm one of them hide in the bushes photographers.
Right. If it's shot down low, we know you took it.
You know, it's me. I don't even have to put my logo on anymore. That is my logo. If it's upside down or crooked, that's me. You. I did that. It's all me. That's all me. I just did that for a guy. He had, I don't know his name. He had a lot of letters in his name. His name was NL somebody. JoJo, who the rapper that's NL? NL Chopper.
Yeah, I know you talking about.
You know him?
Yeah.
He was definitely blinged out.
Yeah.
And he was so sweet.
Yeah, good. Humble dude.
He was a very sweet guy. I went to the Revolt Summit that I invited JoJo to go to.
He didn't go?
He did not go.
You was invited and you didn't go, Joe?
It was indeed last minute.
And get what? I would have been there last minute.
It was a very good event. I did enjoy NL Chopper and the young man with the other man he was with the funny hair. I enjoyed Gunna. Gunna was he did a very dope presentation. But I was extremely cold, and I could not stay. And that shit, my body was going to give out on me. You say what you want. You know Fire Group ATL? You know Larry? He's a photographer.
No, I don't know him.
Larry said it was because I came to the event trying to look cute.
That might have been.
That might have been. You know, I had on a little beret and everything, so that might have been.
Yeah, you were cold.
I was cold to hell.
Everybody else was dressed warm.
No, everybody else was dressed how they was dressed, but they thicker than me. They got body weight. I was gonna say body fat. Well, okay, body fat. They got body fat, body weight, whatever you want to call it. And I'm standing out there like this.
You freeze. Well,
you say gunner coming?
You're right. I'm gonna stand out here in this cold. Get this.
I'm a come in there for gunner, but after gunner, I gotta go. It literally was like that, but it was a dope event. I definitely enjoyed it. I hope Revolt comes back to Atlanta next year. I would encourage everybody to go because it's so much, it's just so many opportunities there, so much to learn. You would have enjoyed it because you would have been able to get amazing shots, the stage, the panels, the everything. It was great. I enjoyed it. So
I plan on being at the next event like that. You know, with the studio thing that I got going on, so I'll be busy. So, you know, booked up all the time.
Do you have business hours?
Nope, my studio 24 hours. Whenever you need me, I'm there.
For real?
Yeah, I gotta get this check.
I get that, but I'm just thinking like family relationships. I mean, sometimes you gotta put boundaries on it.
I put boundaries on it. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know, like I make time for what's needed. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But right now, like I'm hungry. I gotta eat. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the only one running the studio. I have help. You know what I'm saying? Here and there, but when it comes to
it's all you.
Yeah, it's all me, and I can't depend on anybody to run this business. Like I want to run my business.
I get it.
So you know, and I respect the people who help, who lends a hand or whatever.
It's a scary situation.
Yeah, but
because you got to think about customer service.
Yep.
You know, what type of, even if you have an assistant and they're just calling and scheduling and making your appointments or answering your calls, what type of customer service? Because that one bad interaction could make you lose a check.
Right. Exactly. And so when I talk to people, I'm always nice. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to talk
I am not, but go ahead.
I don't want to talk to people, though. You know what I'm saying? Because people...
Me as well, aside from you. Yeah, I got to give that disclaimer since you're sitting here talking to me right now.
But now, like when I'm talking to these clients, man, I want the client. You know what I'm saying? I want to reel everybody in. You know what I'm saying? I want, you know, even if I have to go down on the price a little bit just to help them out, like I want your service. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's why you start high and you leave wiggle room for negotiation.
Right, exactly.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, you deliver excellent customer service. I'm sorry.
But I thought about it. Yeah, express that. But I feel you. But you know what I'm saying? Like my customer service skills, when I'm talking to these customers though, I give them the best of me. And I want them to feel comfortable with me because you're taking pictures and you trusting me with your images, you know what I'm saying? You're paying all this money for them. So, you know, and I want you to return. I want you to be a retainer client, you know what I'm saying?
And it's some photographers I didn't return to. Because, you know, being a female, being in the industry, we have those, first of all, we have tons of uncomfortable moments. Yep. We have moments where the photographers like to rub the oil too high. That's moment number one. Moment number two is definitely got to be when you go in there and you take these damn pictures and you don't get your shit back. That's a whole moment by itself. I can just end it there because you be sitting there like, bro, you took 82 pictures. 82 pictures. And I ain't seen not a one.
Well,
I definitely think moment number three is probably going to be when you go and you have 82 pictures taken and then your pictures just pop up on social media before you've even seen them or approved them.
That's one thing I don't do. You know what I'm saying? If I take 82 pictures, you're going to get 82 pictures. And you're going to get those pictures before you leave my studio, or as you leaving, they will hit your phone. You will get that link. You know what I'm saying? And
very important.
Right. And, you know, the edits, you're gonna wait on a little bit. But, you know what I'm saying? I get it done. I try to get it done. I have so much work. And people, I just want people, if you're looking, if you're listening, you know, it's me by myself. And I have a lot of clients. And I got a lot of work. So, you know, you're going to get your edits, man. You're going to get them.
I think that a lot of people are very impatient about that. But even with this, I've experienced this because sometimes YouTube don't be being my friend. So when the show is obviously live, and then when we go back and we or I add it to the post of YouTube, sometimes YouTube do not be doing what YouTube is supposed to do. So people are constantly saying, you got some shots, you got some snippets, you got some this, you got some that. I be like, oh, because it's a lot of work to go through an hour's worth of video and try to chop it down or pick out some of the best moments. And see, with the teasers, like I might ask you what's your Tinder account and you might give me a stupid answer, so I'm gonna pull the stupid answer out to kind of make people be like, well, what the hell she asked him right there that he said chicken noodle soup or something like that. So is that your Tinder though? What's your Tinder?
What's that?
Oh, no Tinder?
No Tinder.
What about Bumble? Christian Mingles?
Oh, I have no clue.
Matchmaker.com?
None of those.
Plenty of Fish?
Back in the day.
Facebook dating?
Nah, it counts that.
Back in the day, Black Planet?
Back in the I had Black Planet. Man, what a lot of...
I met one of my best friends off Black Planet.
Yeah. Black Planet was...
Dating sites never worked for me. You know why? Because people never understood the fact it was a dating site. Like, they didn't give me a chance to respond to their message. I can remember getting messages saying, oh, you must be talking to a lot of niggas. Duh!
Man.
That's what we're here for. You didn't get the memo?
Man.
It said plenty of fish.
Plenty of fish, hey.
It didn't say a goldfish and a possible. It said plenty of fish. I'm doing what you're doing.
My favorite little dating site. It wasn't even a site at the time. It was just on the phone. Chat line.
Oh my God! Where you used to, that was great. Where you would call and leave a message, and that's all y'all had was the message.
Man, that's all you had.
Bruh, that was good. You couldn't even see nobody.
Couldn't see nobody, man. You don't know what they looking like.
I was trying to tell you.
You can tell them like, look.
Press 9 to hear your message.
Right.
Boop.
And she'll say what she say.
Hey, well, this is Mo. I got your message, and yeah, my favorite color is yellow. So get back to me and let me know what yours is. Boop.
And then you wait. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, that was the best.
That was the best.
And then you be like, meet me at the train station.
I don't know about meet me at the train station. Well, maybe back in the day,
That's what I'm saying.
you could.
Yeah.
But now, like I said again, I watch too much First 48.
I mean, I wouldn't do it now. I'd be scared now.
I'm trying to tell you, you be scared as
Yeah,
shit. I be scared as
Back
shit.
then, you'd be like, I'm at the payphone by the, you know what I'm saying, this parking deck or whatever.
Bruh, I can't do it. Like, I can't do it. Like, you gotta, I feel like the dating out, for me personally, how my dating is set up, how it's gonna go, that nigga gotta have a spelling test, a math test, a background check, a credit check, a STD check, everything. We got to check all of this shit. Because if you text me some bullshit and you can't spell, we gotta have a reading and comprehension test. For real, real. I can't deal with no dumbass man. If I'm sitting here talking, I used to purposely text one of my ex-boyfriends educated shit so he'll stop texting me. Because if I posted him something, he'll be like, see, man, there you go, using all them big words. I'd be like, good night.
Good night.
We're done here,
yeah,
sir.
Yeah, we have to be done.
We're done here, sir.
Yeah, he can't.
I ain't saying I want to check your IQ, but we do need a reading, comprehension, spelling, grammar.
Right. You have to be.
I need to make sure you know the difference between there, and there.
Right, because it's a bunch of there.
Hey and hey.
Yeah.
Bell and bell. Like, I gotta, come on, bruh. We gotta.
There's 2 different bells?
A bell of hay and bell buns. Oh, okay. Don't play me, Sanchez. Don't you play me. I listen.
B-E-L-L, what's the other one?
Don't do that. Don't do that. Cause I listen. I love English language. I love grammar. I'm all for it. Look, dudes that text me and can't spell, that's a turnoff.
But you know what I hate though? What women do?
What?
A lot.
What?
They'll abbreviate everything.
I don't.
And that shit irks my soul because it's like.
Okay, that's a lie. Okay, at my job I do because I work in healthcare.
Mm-hmm.
So I will short note.
What you doing?
But not in text. Oh, WID?
I hate that. Like, that's the worst thing. And the one that I hate the most is GM.
Oh.
Good morning. Don't text me GM.
You know what I hate? I swear to God, I hate this with a passion. LOL. Because I really wonder in that moment, are you really laughing out loud?
You're not.
Are you really laughing out loud?
The one that is like dead, or there's a what's that? It's another one. I can't think of it.
Can't stand LOL.
Who? Laugh my ass off. Oh yeah.
Are you really? I don't know. I just think dating past. I want to say. I don't know, because all my dating experience has been bad. I can't even say dating after 30. My shit started at 18, and it was always downhill. How can you go downhill when you already sit down? It was just always, and it's crazy because I was talking to somebody today, and he was about to say something to me. And he was like, you know what, never mind. I ain't going to even say it. And I said it in a monotone voice. I didn't even look at him. I just spilled it out and said what he was thinking because I felt that's what he was going to ask me. And we were kind of talking about dating and when you date a man, what kind of things has he done? Oh, my battery died. What kind of things has he done to make you feel special or to make you feel pretty or, whatever. And I was like, look, it's just some of these new niggas just don't do that. Some of these new niggas way of making you feel special. They'll say some dumb shit like, "Hey, shawty, what's up? What's good? You want to get something? You hungry or something? You want go get something to eat?"
Yeah, it's the new.
No romance in it.
It's the millennials, man. And I mean, it's some of the older cats too that want to be millennials, but yeah, man, there's no romance no more. I mean, ladies,
I think they need to have the ones that don't know how to be romantic. They definitely need to listen to love songs, the good ones, the older ones. They definitely need to watch some of the older love movies, not to be confused with porn. Porn is not a love movie.
Depends on which one you watch.
Porn is not a love movie. It's not even a love story. It's not. Okay. Sanchez, it's just not. You can't spin that shit no kind of way.
I'm gonna let that go.
The only way, never mind. I ain't gonna even say it. I'm not gonna even go there. You have to watch some throwback porn, like the soft porn on HBO when they used to have it.
Yeah.
Not that I know anything about that, because I was a kid.
Right. Okay.
Mommy, I didn't know. Grandma had HBO. We didn't.
Man, shit, I remember them time.
It was channel 99.
Look, I done pieced all kind of little videos together from the ones you try to watch that channel and it be like you can see a little bit.
Oh, half and half.
Oh man, I done seen some things. I pieced together and you can hear it. You know what I'm saying? And they just have a whole conversation, a whole storyline.
But that again, I'm trying to not to deflect. It's not a love story. Okay, it's not a love story. But speaking of love stories and not porn, where can people book you? Not for porn, but
Hey, it might not be for porn, but for OnlyFans content.
Oh,
you can book me.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I get that. I get that. That would be, that's major.
Yeah.
It's content.
It's content.
So where can they find you? Where can they book you at?
On Instagram, you can book me straight from my page at VS1ATL. And you on Facebook as well, it's the same. VS1ATL everywhere. You can even Google me and book me at VS1ATL.
And on Tinder, it's VS1ATL Hot Daddy.
Nah, it's Dirty Sanchez on Tinder.
Well, there you have it. We finally got it out of him, okay? And it's your girl, Mo Clark. You can follow me on IG at Miss Mo Clark. You can follow me on DaPostUp. And if you want to buy some clothes or whatever, you can follow me on Lux Mirage. And we out.
Keep it posted, gotta keep it posted, gotta keep it posted. We got Mo Clark posted with the poster. Wait till I'm ready, We got Mo Clark posted with the poster. Wait till I'm ready,
We poppin', just name a topic. Posted up like a palm tree in the tropic. Rozzy on the beat, make you wanna come and see. Mo to the C, radio to TV. You know she putting in work like she clocked in. Celebrity guest, never guess who gon' drop in. Television's best like a S on the chest. Who's next? Say less, cause you rockin' with the best.
Mo car, posted with the poster. When you turn on your red